September 17th, 1944. What happens when a man steps into a battlefield, not knowing if he will see the light again, when every shadow hides either salvation or death? The air smelled of iron that morning, the ground already soaked in blood, and soldiers moved with trembling legs through the shattered ruins of Arnhem during Operation Market Garden, a mission meant to end the war quickly, but instead dragged thousands into a living nightmare. The silence before the gunfire was worse than the noise itself, because you could feel death breathing just inches away, like a beast waiting for its meal. And when the German artillery cracked open the sky, men vanished in flashes, bodies torn apart, screams echoing through half-burned churches and broken bridges, leaving survivors frozen in horror at what they had just witnessed, asking themselves if the earth itself could ever wash away such stains. A soldier later wrote about finding his friend's helmet but no head inside it, and the madness that came when night fell and rats chewed on the fallen because no one could bury them, their faces pale as wax, their mouths open as if still screaming, and the smell of rot mixing with gunpowder left men sick and trembling. Yet they had no choice but to keep moving forward under the merciless rain of shells. What does courage even mean in such moments? Was it holding your rifle steady when your own hands were shaking? Or was it the broken voice of a medic shouting over explosions as he tried to stop a boy from bleeding out, knowing he wouldn't last the night? The true cost of war wasn't medals or victory speeches. It was those broken nights, those burning villages where civilians screamed as flames swallowed their homes, children crying for mothers who never returned, and the endless emptiness etched into the souls of the survivors who carried those memories long after the world pretended to move on. The unseen footage lives in their eyes, in the silence they kept, in the horrors they never told. And maybe that is why when we look back, we must ask ourselves, if you had stood on that blood-soaked bridge on that September day, with shadows closing in and the dead staring at you from the ground, what choice would you have made? Fight, freeze, or fall?